Hello, I'm Dr. Craig Stern of Pharma Pharmaceutical Consultants. Today I'd like to talk about managed care. Frequently I'm asked by students and by clients and others, just what is managed care? Now, the whole concept of managed care was kind of devolved around the Managed Care Act, and as long as people could understand health plans and pharmacy benefit managers and physician groups that contracted with these entities, then somehow there was some concept that this is managed care. But in fact, it's a much greater concept, and in reality today, managed care is incorporated in almost every level of health care and frequently in every level of insurance. And that is that we really are dealing with patient care and how do we go about making it affordable. I have frequently said to students that the real concept here is the following, and that is, how do we achieve the maximum therapeutic benefit at the minimum acceptable risk at an affordable cost? Emphasis is on maximum benefit, acceptable risk, affordable cost. That's really managed care. And today, even with health plans and pharmacy benefit managers and a host of all of the things that we normally think of, at least on a pharmacy benefit with regard to tools that have to deal with formularies and prior authorization and drug utilization review and issues with regard to all of the different co-pays and all of these different benefit plans, at the end of the day, it is really all about maximum benefits, minimum acceptable risk, and affordable cost. Now, if you address it in that fashion, then you understand that all of this has to be based on some fundamental research. It has to be based on evidence. It has to be based on science. So at the same time that all of this has been going on, there has been a move, perhaps subtle, but there has been a move that has gone on over the years in medicine that has moved from the art of medicine, and clearly it still exists, but it's moved from the art of medicine that was based on observation, based on smell, on all of the tactile senses, as well as on the sense of what was going on with a patient, to more of an objective view based on laboratory values, based on objective means, objective numbers. So we're moving from an art to a science, and as we do so, we understand that managed care also needs fundamental scientific principles. So we deal with evidence-based medicine or evidence-based reviews. I frequently joke with physicians that Galileo discovered evidence-based science in 1609, and medicine seems to have found it out somewhere in the year 2000. So we're not exactly ahead of the curve when we talk about what's going on with other scientific disciplines. But having said that, the bottom line for us is that our tools, our information, what we do has to be based on sound scientific principles, and that means that we're basing it on evidence. We're looking to see that there are studies that support what we're doing, or that there's good rationale for what we're doing, not just an experience of any individual, of a small number of patients versus thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, etc., that can be done. That's really the fundamental issue, and as we move farther and farther away from that, we get farther and farther away from what our fundamental principles should be and what we expect the world to be about. I thank you for spending time with me. I look forward to spending time with you again next week.